Hi y'all, welcome to Grace and Grit Living. Tonight I'm making some good old southern fried chicken. And I just bought a deep fryer. I've never used it before. So y'all can join me as I try it out for the first time. First thing I'm going to do is get my chicken ready. I've done washed it. I like to wash my chicken because you don't know what kind of, who handled it. My hands have been washed. And now I'm going to put, I could season it in here, but I want it to get the seasoning on all sides. So I'm going to put it in here, put it over here. I'm going to season it up. Make sure we get all the sides good. I don't really like the big chicken legs. I like the medium size, but we've got some good sizes of both in there, so we'll go from there. All right, so I have some Tony Chachere's, my favorite seasoning, and I'm going to tell you on the seasoning of it, season it to your taste, because I can't tell you how much I'm putting on here. Remember, Tony Chachere's is spicy. If you've never used it before, it is a Creole seasoning. Most Creole seasonings are spicy. Now I'm going to put some salt. And yes, I love salt. If you don't like a lot of salt, you do not have to put any extra on it. But I like to really be able to taste it. But I don't have too many complaints, even from those that's not crazy about salt. Alright, what is wrong with my, I'm gonna have to, this is onion powder. I got some garlic powder. Love garlic. Put quite a bit of garlic on it. Now I'll turn it over. After I get this seasoned, we're gonna go over there to that frying contraption. I would say Fry Daddy, but it's not a Fry Daddy. So I've never had one before, but as much as I love to fry stuff, I figured might as well get something that I can really fry some stuff in. Because I want to make some peach egg rolls, which is a really good dessert. I also want to make some strawberry and cream cheese egg rolls. And last time I tried to make those, I did not have enough grease. I feel like the grease wasn't deep enough. A little bit more salt. I'm doing basically the same thing I did on the other side. Pepper and garlic and onion. I haven't got to my pepper yet, but the Tony Chachere's has pepper in it. Put a little extra pepper. All right, now I'm just going to kind of mix it all up. That way it gets coated on every side and on the end pieces. I want my chicken to, be seasoned. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my flour. I'm going to lightly put it in the flour. Just a little light dusting on the flour. I want the flour to hold my seasoning on there. I've got some buttermilk over here, but if I put it in the buttermilk first, I'm going to lose most of my seasoning. So I'm just dipping it just a little bit in the flour. Like I said, just enough to keep my seasoning on. Just kind of dusting it. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it in the buttermilk and dip it in the flour again. But this time I'm gonna coat it better, so it's all dipped in the buttermilk. Kara, could you get me a plate? Thank you. Maybe that, yeah, little platter thing. See, it's pretty crusty here. Did I go to the wrong side and they couldn't see me? Probably.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna dip it in the buttermilk. And then the flour. It's gonna have a good crispy coating on it. I want to make sure that that flour sticks to my buttermilk and it all sticks to the chicken. So you can see the crusties on it. It's going to be crusties. Now this is just one way. I wanted some extra crispy chicken. So we're going to do it like this. So tell me, how do y'all make y'all's fried chicken? What kind of seasoning do you like? Do you make gravy with your grease? After you fried it in a skillet, do you make gravy from the chicken grease? We're gonna make some gravy, but since I'm cooking in that deep fryer, I'm gonna have to use something else, like some bacon grease, or maybe get a little bit of the grease out of the deep fryer. But this stuff will build up on your hands too, but it's all right, it'll wash off. I've decided to cook one thing at a time when I'm doing these videos, because I'm very new at this and I feel like we're all over the place, but it is a learning process, so we're gonna learn as we go. I'm going to finish dipping all these, and then we're going to go over there and get the deep fryer going. Okay, I'm fixing to start this. Like I said, I've never used it before. It said to never turn it on unless it has oil in it, and you want the oil to be somewhere between the minimum and the full and the maximum line. So we're going to see how much this gets us. That is minimum. I ordered this off of Amazon and I thought that it was a big jug, but it is only a 64 ounce, 2 quart. And this is a pretty good size deep fryer, so hopefully with this too it'll be enough. Let's see, I need it between medium and max. I think I want more grease. I want it to be a little bit more. I want it to really, I'm going to pour it all in here. It's not quite maxed out, but when I put it in, I want it to be submerged in oil. Like a true deep fryer, you know, like if I was working at KFC. I know people are going to think I'm crazy. So I got my oil in, and it's probably a 1/4 inch below the max line. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in now. And I'm going to turn it to about 350. And this over here I do believe is a timer. I'm not going to put the timer on it. Alright, we're going to let this heat up. So tell me, who all has used a deep fryer for frying your chicken? If so, what kind do you have? Do you like it, or would you prefer to fry your chicken in an iron skillet or a frying pan? Anyway, just some questions. Respond in the comments, and once this heats up, we'll fry the chicken. Okay, so I got my grease in my deep fryer. I've got the temperature set on 350 degrees and I'm waiting on it to heat up. And then we're gonna fry some chicken. Okay, my grease is heated up to 350 degrees. We're gonna try this out. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna set that right there. I don't know how many pieces at a time, but I'm just gonna put a few so I kind of get the hang of it. Maybe 4. Okay, and here we go. It looks like it could use a little bit more grease. Can you get over here, kind of bring that closer so they can see? All right, it looks like, this is what it looks like. It looks like it could take just a little bit more grease. I added just a little bit more grease to this. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but it just didn't seem like it had enough. So I added a little bit more to it, and it's at the maximum line now. That's with the chicken in here. So it's not deep enough like I thought it would be for the chicken to, fly around. Not fly around, but, float around real good. So I may take something and turn it over here in a minute. In fact, can you give me some of those picker-upper things? I was hoping this would be deep enough to where it would be deep fried. And I have to say I'm a little disappointed. Oh, I was trying to stick to the thing. Oh, well, I guess I should have sprayed this or greased it or something before I stuck that chicken to it. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. It couldn't hurt nothing. All right. So, we're going to see how this goes. Okay, we are going to check our chicken to see if it's done. Boy, don't that look pretty. And it needs to be
165.
Needs to be 165.
Not even close.
All right, we're going to put this back down in here. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn this down just a tad. You may have to adjust this like you would a stove, really. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. I want them to be free-floating. It's not quite deep enough for my dishes. I was hoping it would be like a professional, deep fryer. But I know it's looking pretty. If nothing else, it's cooking it evenly, and it's very pretty. I think this would go down a lot further if this right here was a little longer. Did we put the wrong, maybe we put the wrong, did one of these have a longer one? No. So we're going to let that finish cooking. It said about 10 to 15 minutes, and I put the timer on 15, so I'm going to get over here and make some gravy while this is cooking. All right, I'm going to check this again and see where we're at. Oh yeah, it is done. Heck yeah. Oop, I'm getting grease everywhere. Man, oh man. Sorry, y'all, but I want y'all to see this. Does that look pretty or what? Except I see a little speck of Where's that little speck of blood there?
That happens.
When you poke it,
Oh, I don't know. Okay, I thought that actually cooked it.
did I pause that? I don't know whether I did or not. I think I'm gonna like it. Alright, so I'm fixing to put some more in here. I'm gonna lightly dip that so maybe the chicken won't stick this time to the basket. I'm gonna cook another 4 pieces. Oh, come on now. My breading is trying to stick together. Whoa, how did that come off? That's not good.
What is it?
All right, here we go. My handle moved. Maybe there's more to this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. The handle moves. I don't know what we do to get it up, but now it's all the way down in there. So apparently, to begin with, I didn't do something right with the handle. The handle moves and allows you to let the pan all the way down in there. So now that spot is not sticking up. Look at this pretty chicken over here, y'all. I think I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna set the timer for 15 minutes again. And I've got it set on 350 degrees, which seems to be perfect. Go ahead and set my timer. I set it for about 14 minutes because it's been about 1. Put my grill on. And we will go from there. Y'all, this is looking good. I love this deep fry. The true test will be when we taste it. But I love how it's cooking evenly. I'm not having to turn it constantly. I think it's gonna work, but I'll tell you for sure when we're done. This is called a Vixen, and I believe it's a 5.1 quart. I tried to find the biggest one I could because we've got a pretty good sized family. I'm going to put the top back on it and we're going to let it cook the other 5 minutes and then we're going to check it. But I'm really impressed with the golden brown chicken that's the same on all sides. It's perfectly done. Took 15 minutes on 350 degrees. I'm excited. I can't wait to try to cook those peach cobbler egg rolls and strawberry and cream cheese egg rolls, but not today. Today, after we finish the cabbage and eat supper, I'm going to be making a coconut cream pie and making my own crust. So we'll see how this goes. All right, I am fixing to check this if I can figure out how to put this down in there. Well, I hadn't got that figured out yet. Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Not that I would skin my cat, but Okay. See what the temperature is. You just hold it down, Kara.
Yeah.
That one's ready. But that big one's not. So I haven't figured out how to get that back down under there. So I'll just lower it down in there like this. Hey, I'm a country girl. I learned how to improvise, overcome, and adapt. I took it out before the total 15 minutes was up where I raised it out. So that 15 minutes may be just spot on. One of those chicken legs is really, really thick, so that may be why it did not register that it was done. But the time is almost up. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that for it. I'll figure it out. This is all new. But so far, I'm loving the way it's cooking it. As soon as that timer goes off, I'll check it again. The second batch looks like it's a little bit darker. I'm going to go ahead and take these out because they're already done. These big ones, I'll leave them in till the timer goes off. Go ahead and check these. Just, yep. Yep. Ooh, it's hot. Yep. I love this thing. It beeps when when you're at your temperature that you need to be at. And my timer is just about to go off. Just kind of shake it around a little bit. And then I'll do believe that it is done. Oh, okay, I see. All right, let's check that again. Yep. The big one's done, so this one's bound to be done. Oh yeah, 186. Yes. So our chicken is done. That's a big old chicken leg. And it cooked within 15 minutes. Man, ooh, some crusties. I love crusties. I'm gonna get some of those out of there so I can, oh, there goes the timer. You could actually hear it that time. I took it out just a couple of seconds early, but I had my temperature a little bit higher than 350 at one point. So I had to put it back down. So I'm gonna put the last few in there. And I went ahead and put my chicken legs back in the flour because the buttermilk was making them stick together. These are some big chicken legs too. These come from some of those chickens like in East Texas, like the chicken farm where I lived and worked. Ooh, that's not how you do that. Here we go. I'll have to figure this handle thing out. In the meantime, it's gonna be all right. All right. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes again. And really and truly, I guess, well, you probably for safety reasons need to stay with it. But if you had to go to the stove for a few minutes and you've got your timer set, then you know it's gonna ding when it's time. So we're gonna let these last 4 pieces cook. Well, y'all, we are getting close to the last bit of it being fried. This little bell will ding anytime. Once it dings, we'll be good to go. So far, I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm gonna see after not taking it out for 15 minutes and leaving it there if the temperature is what it's supposed to be. And there it goes. Okay. Let's see here. $164. That big one is not all the way done. That one is. That one is. That one is. Alright, so all of them are done except for that one old big old chicken leg. See, that's why I don't like big chicken legs. They're harder to cook and they take longer. So we're going to put it back in there for just a couple of minutes and see where we're at then. These other ones are looking wonderful. Alright, let's see if this is ready now.
We've got that on wrong.
Yeah, we must have it on wrong. Alright, let's check the temperature in this now. Nope. It is not done. So we will figure out what we've done wrong with the little handle thing. Go ahead and leave this one a little bit longer. Okay. I'm fixing to check this piece of chicken out. And it is there. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to turn everything off. And I'm going to unplug it. And I'm going to let it completely cool down. All right. Tell me what y'all think about this. Is this not some good looking chicken or what? Isn't that beautiful? All right. Well, come back and see us. We're going to enjoy some chicken.